All right, I'm roasting some coffee. I bought this coffee roaster. It's called the Hottop. I'll put the link in the description below. I got some Nicaraguan green coffee beans. And the roaster, you can control it with the control panel here, but I have it hooked up to my laptop and I'm running a professional roaster software. It's a free application. It's called what is it called? Artisan coffee roasting software. I got it online. It's kind of like an industry standard, and it's really cool because it graphs out all the phases of heating and the development of the beans and everything. It's really cool, and it just stores everything in a report, a file. You could print it out or just keep it. And so I'm going to be roasting these beans. This is 250 grams of Nicaraguan coffee beans. I'm going to do like a kind of a medium to dark roast. So temperature right now of the internal chamber is 122 degrees. It also registers the bean temperature once we get there. When we get there, I'll show you. All right, once the temperature of the internal temperature, once it hits around 390 degrees Fahrenheit, I am going to charge the roaster, which means I'm going to enter the beans into the drum. So just keeping an eye on this. You'll see right now we got a ways to go. We're at 125 degrees internal temperature. Got to get it up to around 390. All right, we're at 371 degrees. So I'm going to get ready to charge the beans. That means I'm going to put them into the drum, the roaster. Once we hit about 390, I'll just click on this right here where it says charge. All right, pretty much we're there. So here goes. Charge. I want to take, and you see the temperature is dropping because the beans are not at the temperature of the drum, so they're actually going to go down and then they're going to stabilize. I'm going to drop down the temperature a little bit to about, this should be about an 8-minute. We're at what, 50 seconds on this since I entered the beans in. See the beans rotating in the drum. There's a heating element in there. You probably see it red hot. You see the blue line is the bean temperature. It went in at 342 degrees. It dropped down to that's called the turning point when it starts adjusting to the internal environment, and now the beans are heating up. The red is the environment temperature. That is the temperature inside the drum. We're at 3 minutes 18. We're waiting for what's called the first crack. When you start to hear the beans crack, that is actually water escaping from the bean. And we will mark that when that happens. FC, first crack, second crack. I'm going to second crack. Some people like to stop at first crack. That's a light roast. I like more mine on the darker side. We're here in the first crack. Actually, the beans are pretty dark already. You hear it? Sounds like popcorn popping. Here's the roast curve. See the temperature drop initially, then it's climbing, and the bean temperature approaching the environment temperature. We are now at 10 minutes, 19 seconds. There you go. That's nice and getting nice and dark. We're into the second crack right now. I'm going to be dropping the beans pretty soon. So I'm just going to click off second crack. And I'm about to drop. Nice. Beautiful. Wow. These came out really nice. Woo! And that's it. We're just gonna cool off now. So that's it. This is my second roast with this machine. I really like it. I have a lot of control over the consistency. Look at that. Wow, those look really good. All right, that's it, folks.